Welcome to this practice. This is a brain-based beginner's level yoga practice to help you cultivate the kind of attention that lets you get focused to come back home to yourself, but also the kind of attention that we need called peripheral awareness. So there's convergence and divergence for the eyes. There is centering the mind. There is expanding the mind. And both of these things are skills that we need to be able to have in the repertoire of our daily life. When we're able to come back home to the body, we're going to be less hijackable by all of the myriad distractions in daily life. When we're able to bring our peripheral awareness in, we're going to be less collapsible. We're going to feel less like small or isolated. So we need both of these kinds of awareness for a healthy brain, body, mind, and heart. And of course, as always, along the way in the practice, consider what's working well for you. And remember, you can leave comments and questions below the video. Please subscribe to the channel. That helps us to keep producing more content for you. And any videos that you click like on gives me feedback about what's working well for you. Okay, now let's get into the practice. So welcome for yoga practice. Let's take a few moments to sit and get centered together. You can drop your hands into your lap if you like. You're welcome to close your eyes. You can imagine when you use a funnel, like in the kitchen, for example, to pour something from a larger opening into a smaller opening and then into, let's say, a vessel, that right now you can use your attention to pour your mind down into the present moment, which is much more simple than all the places that our mind wanders off to. Even though our minds can wander from here to India or from here to the past or the future, bring it down into the present. And one way to do that is to notice something really tangible in the present moment. For example, the temperature in your room. And practice noticing it, whether it's your favorite temperature or your less than favorite temperature, or maybe it's neutral. But note it to yourself. And do the same thing with the light in the room. You don't have to open your eyes, but acknowledge there's a certain amount of light in your room, that certain amount of light on your face right now. And then do the same with sound. So temperature, light, and sound. And sound might be the one that's coming and going the most. But let your attention observe each one equally. You're kind of walking your mind into the present moment by doing this. Now, using that same quality of like welcoming your mind to the present, come to notice the temperature of the air in the nostrils. So when you're inhaling and exhaling, you don't need to make it a bigger breath. It's simply noticing there's a certain temperature or movement of the air at the tip of the nose. Now, when we place our attention at the tip of the nose and the air here, that's more of a microscopic attention. It's like a convergence attention. The mind and the eyes are going to the tip of the nose. Also more intimate. It's more personal to us. But also our attention of the temperature, the light, and the sound. It's a more expansive kind of attention, but it's still within the realm of the present moment. See if you can do each now. Inhale, noticing the tip of the nose and the air moving there. And exhale, allow your attention to be on sound, light, temperature. Inhale, attention to the tip of the nose. Exhale, open your attention to sound, light, and temperature. And repeat that for about 5 breath cycles and try to have a smooth glide between this sort of microscopic attention and this more peripheral attention. One might feel like it's a focusing attention, kind of a narrowing experience. And the other may feel like an opening or expansive kind of attention. And we need each of those. Our brains need both of those as well. And with appreciation for your efforts to arrive here, now join your hands together at your heart, and you may bow your head to your heart. Release both hands, open your eyes. So again, what happens for us is that we have different kinds of attention or different kinds of focus. You know, for many of us in daily life right now, there is so much to distract ourselves with. There's so much hijacking us away from ourselves that we are frequently not at home. We're not at home in the body or in the present moment or in our best awareness of our senses. We're not at home in our integrity with ourselves. And then we come to yoga practice and we're often asked to focus and to become mindful in the present, which is absolutely wonderful. And it can feel like we're coming down through a funnel to arrive here. At the same time, in daily life, we tend to have this tunnel vision for things, and we'll do that actually with diet mentality or with our food and our food plan. But we can also do it with our email or our work. We can get into this kind of tunnel vision where we're here and we're losing our access to the native experience of the peripheral awareness that our species actually needs. So the peripheral sense of things, that expansive sense, is not the same as hither and thither distractions that are hijacking us away. And a mindful focus of yourself in the present is not the same as tunnel vision on like some project or some calorie that you're counting. So we really want to think of these as native to our minds and our brain's capacity, and each of them offers us something for our recovery. That peripheral sense can pull us out of the tunnel vision of angst and drive, and that sense of like the intimate, more localized mindfulness can help to bring us back home into our bodies. We need each of them. Okay, so to cultivate this morning, I'm going to ask you to, in your comfortable seat as you're sitting right now, let's take the hands and clasp them in front like this, push them forward. Okay, and then reach up. And this is a very common thing that we do to get warmed up here for yoga practice. So as you're reaching up, inhale and notice the tip of the nose during the inhalation. I know it seems like there's a lot more to pay attention to because the arms are overhead, but see if you can focus at the tip of your nose for the inhale. And then exhale, press your arms wide and picture with your eyes closed that you could see each of your hands out the side windows of your cruise ship. Inhale, bring your hands together at your heart. Notice the air at the tip of the nose. Exhale, clasp your hands, press them forward, expand your awareness. Inhale, raise your arms, but notice the tip of the nose. Exhale, press out, and imagine that you could see each of your hands out the side windows of the cruise ship of your mind. Inhale your hands to your heart, attention at the tip of the nose. Exhale, push forward. Expand your awareness. Inhale, raise your arms, but focus your mind at the tip of your nose. Exhale, press out, and imagine again you can see each of your hands with your eyes closed. And then inhale, hands to your heart. And release. With the eyes closed, just notice any change, any little glimmer of a change for your mind or your body. Okay, now cross your left hand over your right knee. And as you do that, sit up straight and tall. I'll adjust my seat. When you cross over, place your left hand on the outside of your right knee, bring your right hand around behind you, and twist to your right, twisting whatever amount is possible for you. Rotate your head to your right. Okay, so when we inhale now, we're going to be bringing the head to face forward, noticing the air at the tip of the nose. When we exhale, we're going to open the eyes and see the expanse in the room that you're sitting in. Okay, so inhale, come forward, eyes can be closed. Exhale, open your eyes, rotate your head. Inhale, close your eyes, bring your head to face forward. Exhale, open your eyes, rotate your head. Inhale, close your eyes, turn to face forward. And exhale, open your eyes, rotate your head. And then inhale, come around to face forward with your whole body. Okay, now cross your right hand over your left knee, sit up straight and tall, wrap around with the left hand behind you. Okay, so the twist is important, for the whole body, and it's good for digestion. We are doing kind of like brain yoga right now. So as you're forward, close your eyes, inhale, notice the tip of your nose. Exhale, open your eyes, rotate your head to your left. Inhale, close your eyes, come forward. Exhale, open your gaze, rotate. Inhale, close your eyes, rotate your head to come forward. And once more, open your eyes, exhale to twist. And inhale, come back around to forward. And I'll do one more breath practice that's for focusing and expanding. And the practices go together. It's like a pulsation, right? So whenever we use a focus for the breath, the mind has the chance to come into the present, into the body. So in this practice, we'll be using the sound of the Ujjayi breath in the back hollow of the throat. Okay? And what's going to happen is we'll inhale that sound in, and on the exhale, we're going to blow the breath out like you're blowing out through a tiny cocktail straw. And in that blowing out, I want you to sense that you're expanding your attention to include the surround. And on the inhale, you're drawing your attention back in. Okay, so this is really like brain yoga, but it's also for your nervous system. And of course, if the brain, the mind, and the nervous system feel better, the body's also going to be feeling better. So let's try this together. So you make the back of the throat hollow for Ujjayi breathing, and you do that by placing the tip of the tongue behind the top two teeth. Picture the back of the throat is about to be yawning. Okay, so let's inhale. And then exhale, blowing out. Okay, so how you're going to do it then is on the inhale, you'll listen for the sound and the sensation in the back of the throat. And that's going to bring you to an interior place. And then during the exhale, when you're blowing out, I'm going to ask you to open the eyes and gaze a little bit down. Gaze at whatever's not moving and try to sense that you're able to extend your awareness out to have like a bubble that's yours, right? It's your space that you get to, you're kind of even pushing away something that would be intrusive. You're claiming this space that's around you. Okay, so we'll have the eyes closed for Ujjayi inhale, eyes open for this pursed lip exhale. Let's do it together 5 times. During the inhale, the eyes are closed and you're going to this like inner refuge. Your exhale might be quite a bit longer than you're accustomed to because of the pursed lips. So stay with the exhale with patience, eyes open, just sensing like you get to extend your energy to be in the space that surrounds you on your own behalf. So you're not just like a roboton for others all throughout the day. At the end of those 5 cycles for yourself, and my breath might be longer than yours, so it would take me longer to finish. But when you complete 5, then you can close your eyes and notice any beneficial effect you've had on your mind, your brain, or maybe even your body. It's possible that you'll feel like a little bit less anxious, for example. And then appreciating yourself for this kind of practice, which takes less than 20 minutes to do. And bring your hands to your heart. And may something of this practice go with you in the course of the day. Namaste. Okay, before you go, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click like for the videos that work for you. It's good feedback for us. And remember to leave comments and questions down below so that we can respond to you from there. I hope you've enjoyed the practice and I look forward to seeing you again. Namaste.